Hey, good morning there, YouTube. As I said in the past video, I want to review two refrigerators that I had. I had a Whynter dual zone FM-62DZ is the model number. I currently have a Dometic CFX-65DZ. Both units are fridge freezer units. You can have both a fridge and a freezer at the same time. Many of the smaller, and actually some of the larger units, are all one or the other. The reason I wanted a fridge and freezer is I wanted the capability to have frozen foods so I could stay out boondocking longer, take it out and thaw it as I need it. I thought that was a good advantage. So that's why I looked for a dual zone fridge, and these are two units that I found out there available. Cost wise, the Dometic costs more. I think I had a difference of about $140 in price between the two. Looking on the internet, you will find the prices are all over the map. I've seen them as much as $200 and more difference. So shop wisely and find the best price out there. As far as energy consumption, the Dometic uses less energy. I think it's runs around 2 to 3 amps when it's running. The Whynter is tech specs say 4.5. I think mine was running between 4.5 and 5. So that's quite a difference in energy consumption if you have limited battery bank. The doors on the two units. The Dometic has a single door for both compartments. You open up the main door, and inside is a little hatch for the freezer section. Between the freezer and the fridge is a insulated wall, a two-piece wall. You can take that wall out and make the whole unit all fridge or all freezer. With the Whynter, you have two completely separate compartments with two completely separate doors. You can set the temperature for either section for fridge or freezer. That's the main reason why I went with the Whynter first. I really like the two separate door feature. On setting temperatures, the Whynter has two completely separate controls, one for each section. So you can set either the small or the large area to be your fridge or your freezer, depending on what you need at the time. Or you can set them both for freezer, both for fridge. You can do the same thing with Dometic, but you do not have dual zone temperature control. You have you set one temperature, the temperature of the freezer, and that controls the temperature of the refrigerator. Both units, this one has a nice positive latching system on it. When you close it, you hear a nice audible click. That lets you know the unit is closed and locked, and no worries. With the Whynter unit, you had two separate latches on the outside, one for each door, probably stainless steel latch. When you open up that latch, the latch flops out and it's sticking out horizontally about 2 inches or so. Possibly you can snag some clothing on that or rip your grocery bag. Just something I noticed. Both of them have great handles for carrying and for tying down. They were designed with the handles being used for your tie down points, so that when you're off-roading or even just driving down the road, that unit has no chance of bouncing around, moving on you, and in case of an accident, becoming a projectile. So have no fear about tying the things down by the handles. Both units, I believe, are 12, 24, and 110 volt. They both come with a DC and AC cord. Probably a DC cord is used for both 12 and 24. The Dometic has a USB port on it, so you can plug in your cell phone, camera, do some charging while you're driving, even while you're not driving. So that's a nice little added perk of the unit. The Dometic is a lot quieter than the Whynter, at least the Whynter unit that I had. When I had the Whynter in the house running on 110, sitting in the next room, I could positively hear that thing kicking in and hear it run. So it's louder. The Dometic is running right now, nice and quiet, and that's the reason why I'm sticking with the Dometic. I'm going to be using this in a van. I'll be sleeping in the van, and I'll only be a few feet away from it. I don't want to hear it kicking on and off all night long. So that's the reason I'm going with this unit. Alright, I think I covered everything. So if you're looking for a dual zone fridge and freezer unit, Whynter and Dometic both offer one. I don't know if the other major manufacturers do. I know that the other ones are quite a bit more expensive on a few of them. That's another reason I went with these. The budget didn't allow the high-end units. So do some due diligence of your own, do some research on the internet, shop around for best price, get the unit that serves you well, and get out there and go camping, right? See you on the road. Speaking of being on the road, I'll be leaving on my road trip in about a week or two, going cross country for a few months, and hope to be shooting some video on the road also, and depending on connection, if I'll be able to upload or not. So keep an eye out for more videos. Subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and keep in touch. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Have a great time out there.